Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex Brenning here, podcast family. It is time to dive into our business together. This is going to be the Level 10 series. We're going to take an honest look at our business, what's working, what's not working, and make adjustments. The goal for these next few sessions that I have with you on my podcast is to get you to really think about your business honestly. Since this year, my business has gone through some major changes in a really good way. We're adding people on every single department. We're adding in customer service. We're adding in sales. We're adding in our internal marketing with our video team. We're doing a lot of really cool stuff, and that wouldn't be happening if we weren't incredibly profitable right now. We're breaking the 1 million mark this year. Things are going really, really well. And I don't share that with you to boast. I share that with you to encourage you. I want to share what is working for me. And it starts with asking the right questions. One of the things that my business coach, Eric Lothholm, taught me is that the answers to our problems often just evade us because we're not asking the right questions. So we're going to go through that. And I've broken this down into multiple sections because there is, a lot of different ways that you could look at your business and different things that you can be tweaking. You can always be tweaking and changing it. So, it's all about being able to find what's working in your business and really hit the gas on that. And find what's not working and either cut it out or fix it. And then finding areas of opportunity in your business. Sometimes it's not what we are doing wrong or it's not even accelerating what's working, because sometimes we're getting the most juice out of that as we can. It's about finding new opportunities. So this podcast is going to go over a few areas of growth. But we're going to start today by going over growth and ways that you can extract more value out of your business. Opportunities are right in front of us, but oftentimes we miss them. There's money in your business that is hiding under your own couch cushions, which is the value that you're not extracting from the current business relationships that you have. Cash that belongs to you, that is burning a hole in your customer's wallet. We'll talk about that in next week's podcast. And eager buyers that are looking for you but don't know how to find you. That one hurts. That one cuts deep. When you find someone, they're like, I've been looking for you for so long, I just didn't know where to find you. You're like, I have not been marketing in the right places. So we're going to go through that. So today what I want to focus on this podcast is finding the money under your couch cushions. The money under your couch cushions. And I want to go over 4 different questions that you can ask yourself to get you to find the right answer. Number 1, where are you pricing your products or services below value? One of my favorite Dan Kennedy isms is when he says that there is absolutely nothing beneficial about being the second cheapest in the market, so you might as well be the most expensive. What is he saying? He's meaning if you're in a race to the bottom, you're constantly undercutting your competition, what's going to end up happening is you're going to, someone's going to cut a little bit lower than you, and so you'll be the second cheapest, and you'll keep going in this race to the bottom. And nobody wins in that scenario, right? But if you're the most expensive, well, it does a lot of things. One, a lot of times price determines value, at least in the consumer mindset. And what we are looking for is we're looking to be able to get the most revenue so we can give the most service. So where are you pricing your products or services below value? Because if your margins are razor thin, then there's things that are going to be lacking in your business. 1, customer service, because you don't have the revenue to hire people to serve your customers. The second thing, if your pricing is too low, you won't have any room for R&D, research and development, which means you're going to stay stuck. But when you have that profit with the product and the services that you're selling, then you're allowing yourself to do more, both in the delivery and the fulfillment and the support and coming up with new products and services to support the people that are buying the current thing that you're selling. Then is there a quick and painless price increase that you can make that will in effect instantly add profit each sale? Similar to the are you underpricing? Is there a quick and painless price increase that you have accessible to you right now? For us at the Branding Group, we bump things up just a little bit here and there to see what we can extract for the services that we're providing. Extract is the wrong word. Maybe what we can charge is the better word. I don't like the word extract. Forget I said extract. It's all about being able to serve the most people, get the and be able to over deliver every single time. Well, how can we do that if we're not making money, right? Like I look at my landscaper, who I'm happy to pay beyond market value, and I know that because he makes good money from me and my neighbors, we all hire the same guy, that he's able to bring on people. I see his team growing, which means he's getting the jobs done faster. I see what looks to be like new equipment, which means that me as the customer is getting the best of the best, at least the best that he can afford. And so it just keeps getting better as he serves my lawn and the trees and all that. And so I'm happy to pay him more because I know that I'm getting the best. In the same way, when you are able to increase your prices and get more, as long as you're as long as it's not a gouging type of situation, I know it won't because you're an honest business person, then it becomes where it's like a 10%. Like you went from charging, 40 to 44. Or in my case, we were charging, $20 to attend these trainings, and now we're increasing the price a little bit here and there so that we can do more and give more in the training and be able to give more resources, have more revenue. And so when we are able to do that and over deliver, then the person buying it gets way more than they did before. So when they bought the training at $20, I was only able to give so much because I only had, so much time available. But when my profit increases, that means that I could use that additional profit to actually go and invest in more content for the people that are taking my training. When you see restaurants and they charge more, what happens? It's usually a better quality of beef, you get better service, the price equates to the value that you're getting. Do you have an opportunity? Here's the third question. So the first one, where are you pricing your products or services below value? Bring them back up. Number two, is there a quick and painless price increase that you can make that will, in effect, dramatically increase your profit, right? So a lot of times our profit is give or take, 30% of what it is that we're charging. But if we can add 10% on top, our profit could double depending on what our overhead is. Do you have an opportunity to offer a premium product or service? Now, for a lot of people that provide a quote unquote standard service, like in the web design world, there is a market there, and the pricing varies dramatically. And what is the biggest thing? I mean, number one is the quality, the output, but also what is included. I remember when I first started doing website development, I would charge, $1,000 a website, and I was like, this is amazing, But then as I charged more because I added more services, I was able to get even more clients because the people that wanted the bare bones were a certain type of clientele, but the people that wanted the whole thing was a different layer of clientele and or a different level of clientele. And I was able to not only get more of their business because I was getting a good reputation, but I was able to get more of those type of clients. Birds of a feather flock together. So when you're able to find one person who can afford the higher priced products and services, they're hanging out with the people that, like them, can afford the higher priced products and services. Some people want to pay more to get everything you have. I'm still learning that. I continue to add more and more value to what we offer, and I continue to make sales of the highest level training and support that we have. Why? Because there are people, it's the 80-20 rule. 20% will continue buying, right? And so if I sell 100 widgets, 20% of them are going to want If I sell 100 at the low level, let's call it level 1, 20% of those are going to want to buy level 2. Out of the 20 that bought level 2, 20% of those are going to want to buy level 3. Out of the 4 or 5 that bought level 3, you're going to get 1 or 2 that will buy level 4. Does that make sense? So it's the 80-20 rule. It just keeps going up. As the numbers get bigger, the number of people that will spend more go up and up. Last question for you as you analyze the pricing of your business. What irresistible front-end offer can you make that puts you in a position to earn more business? We talked about the 80-20 rule. This is where it really comes into effect. What is the irresistible front-end offer that puts you in a position to earn more business? For many people, it's all about being able to do whatever it takes to get on the phone, right? For people in insurance, not a lot of wiggle room on the pricing, but if I can talk to more people, I can sell more insurance. So what is the irresistible thing that you can offer that's going to get people on the phone? Well, the giveaway funnel works for that. For people that sell coaching, what is the irresistible offer that gets people to listen to your webinar or hop on a free strategy session? Many times it's an overwhelming amount of value on the front end. For me, I found that my book does a fantastic job bringing in the right type of clientele and then getting them to move up the value ladder. So for you, what is that irresistible front end offer, that very first thing that they see that is going to bring people in, get them to share it with their friends and other people in their network so that they bring you more business? Now, in the 80-20 rule, if you get 100 people on that very irresistible front end offer where there may not be a lot of profit, 20% of them are going to want more and more and more of what you have to offer. So today we talked about value, getting the most out of each transaction. And we went over 4 questions. Number 1, where are you pricing your products or services below value, below what you should be? Number 2, in the similar vein, is there a quick and painless price increase that you can make that will in effect instantly add profit to each sale? Third question, do you have an opportunity to offer a premium product that could get more revenue from each sale? And last but not least, what is an irresistible front-end offer you can make that puts you in a position to earn more business? I hope this really got you thinking. I cannot wait to hear your responses. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. I will talk to you next week.